afternoon, and konbanwa wherever you are in the world. I am the I don't think you be the wings to fly cyber angel Rita Kamishiro at your service. And welcome to the new Honkai Star Rail Trailblaze mission. How is everyone doing? Let me resize my chat so I can see you all. See all of you in your wonderful glory. Hello, welcome in. Hi, Brad. Hello, Seek. Hello, Seg. Hello, Lido. Hello, Ren, Bio, Demon Warrior, Puck, welcome in. I'm gonna love this arc. No spoilers. I've been so good about avoiding spoilers. So I'm going into this blind. I'm nervous. I've been told I haven't been told any spoilers, but I've been told it's a roller coaster ride, you're gonna cry, it's gonna be a whole lot of emotions. That's a skill that was very hard. It was very hard for you to avoid them. I'm very surprised. I think for me, I just conditioned myself. If I saw anything related to Honkai Star Rail, I would turn away or I would scroll past. I waited a couple of days because I was I don't want people to worry about oh, I can't tune in and experience it because I don't want to be spoiled. So I waited a couple of days. Hopefully, if you really, really wanted to kind of get the, get your Honkai Star Rail fix, you got it now. But now you can watch, hopefully, without spoiling yourself, unless you wanted to experience it with me, which in that case, here we are. You really rushed this one to evade the spoilers. Oh, I don't know how I was able to do it. I think it's because the past few days I've been on Tears of the Kingdom brain rot just because of the anniversary, the 1 year anniversary. So I've just been la 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 in Tears of the Kingdom land, not thinking about Honkai Star Rail the past couple of days. But now we're here. Oh my gosh, can I shout this out? I don't know if I'm able to, if you're okay with me shouting this out, Shiny. But I don't know if anyone watches Splatoon. I'm gonna drag this out, Shiny, so you can stop me if you don't want me to talk about it. But I don't know how many people here watch. I'm gonna keep dragging this out until, okay, go ahead. I don't know if anyone watches competitive Splatoon, but I tuned in online to watch LTC, Low Tide City, and Shiny was there as one of the casters. It was really cool. I watched pretty much almost the entirety of Sunday. I just had it on in the background while I was working. But it was so cool. Everyone was super talented. They had a really awesome high energy host. I forgot his name. Stu? I don't know. That was a guess. But he had really awesome energy. And I was kind of just enjoying the energy and seeing what it's like. And it was really cool. I'd never really seen a live esports event like that. So that was really fun. Stu, yeah! Really cool. Really good job. And Shiny was there. So it was really fun to tune in. I don't know if it, because they were on Twitch. So when it was yesterday, 2 days ago. So if you want to check it out, go check it out there. But that's what I did the past couple of days. I've also been working on my secret project. I don't want to say too much, but I guess I'll say this. If you're a fan of Honkai Star Rail, keep your eye on this channel. That's so ominous. Keep your eye on this channel in the next 10, 14 days. Keep your eye on this channel for in the next week or two. That's all I have to say. I know that sounds really ominous, but I promise it's exciting. I don't want to spoil anything else. I think people probably are picking up the pieces, which if you've picked up the pieces and you figured it out, congratulations, but you'll just have to wait and see. Oh my gosh, I wish it was NPC, Rita. Could you imagine? No. There's that definitive no. I'm not in Honkai Star Rail, but I don't know, something to think about. But anyway, hey, moving on from that, what are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know what secret we're talking about. So let's talk about what transpired previously. Oh my gosh, last Trailblaze mission was crazy. I guess we can kind of start from how it like began. But basically, at the beginning of last chapter, we were kind of processing Robin. Okay, by the way, spoiler warning, if you're here and you're afraid of spoilers, you might want to tune in to be part of VOD Gang, because there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this one. But the beginning of last Trailblaze, which I'm trying to see if I can remember all of this, we were kind of like in the process of processing Robin's death. And in that process, Adventurine was kind of like, hey, do you want to help me bring down like the family? He was like, hey, I think we have a common goal here. So you're like, he's trying to get you to work with him in, you know, disassembling, I guess, the family. And, you know, you get together with the Astral Express crew and you kind of like talk about everything that you've gathered so far and things like that. Adventurine, this is there was so much stuff about Adventurine. He was basically gonna try to get the cornerstone that has the power of preservation, but that it didn't go super well. And he had this, like, I guess, death sentence. There was this whole, like, spooky thing with, like, Sunday. You're just gonna have to go watch it. There's a whole playlist for my playthroughs. Oh my gosh, that was so scary. Like, the confrontation between Sunday and Adventurine, that was really intense. And Dr. Ratio was there, too. Oh, yeah, at some point, like, Topaz... I'm really trying to just get this from memory. Topaz was there, and I think the rest of like the Bloodhound people were there too. Gosh, what else? I'm trying to think. All I remember mostly is like the Adventurine stuff. I feel like as soon as I like remember it, then I will remember it. But there was so much that happened last time that I can't off the top of my head. I do remember at the very end of it, where we found out about Gallagher. Well, we found out about Firefly being Sam, and then we found out about Gallagher being a suspicious character. I think that's all we really need to know, aside from Adventurine's like backstory, and that battle. I think that's good. I think anything else we've missed in the middle, we'll fill in the pieces as we go through this chapter. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Let's just get the party started. My mind's gonna be blown away. Oh my gosh. I'm nervous. Okay. Here we go. It says the Great Train Robbery. We're gonna get through as much as we can today. I have anime night tonight, as opposed to yesterday night. So we have a good 4 hours, and then we're gonna continue this tomorrow for potentially a lot more than 4 hours. The Great Train Robbery. Despite Adventurine revealing the family's dark secrets in Penacony to all at the cost of his own life, the countdown to the Charmony Festival continues thanks to the operations of the family's united efforts. At the same time, the Astral Express seems to have welcomed an uninvited guest. Endurance stream? Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be an endurance stream for sure. Okay, let's go. Oh, I already had it navigated. Go. Yes. Oh, I'm scared. 12 system hours until Charmony Festival. That's crazy.
Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by
hi. Whoa, hello.
After 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
Why are we starting with this? Danhung, don't move. Oh, you should move. Well, there's a gun pointed to you. Be careful. I don't know why the beginning of this... I never watched this show, but has anyone seen 24? It was like a show... I think it was like a detective... Maybe a murder mystery show? I don't know. Crime show? And it was like... It was called 24 because over the entire course of the episode, it would be like exactly 24 hours. If anyone knows what 24 is, explain it better than me in the chat. Because I've never actually seen it. I only remember the ding ding, Ding ding, because I knew people who watched it. Well, here we are, with a gun pointed to Dunhung's face. Okay.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
Please, we can work this out. He's like, I talk with my weapon, he says.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
His contacts are like a reticle. That's so fun. Oh my gosh, I like his like beauty marks. He's like a space cowboy. Oh my gosh.
Since you already know what you're doing,
How's the volume, by the
I'll
way?
also have to remind you of its risks.
Oh.
Hey, partner, what's with
Partner?
the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
Culture shock. Not in this part of the universe.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
He's gonna like turn into a dragon. Phew, like that.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm
Galaxy Ranger. Wow. Galaxy Cowboy. Volume's okay? Nice.
Galaxy Ranger.
Dunhung's taking this very well.
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct?
Well, cowboys?
Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the
Dunham's
hunt
too busy
would never
touching
hijack
grass.
the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Yes. Well, when you're pointing it at me.
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
I miss Dunhung. I'm glad that he's here.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand.
Whoa.
I
Oh,
see
that's
bit
just the thing
about
behind
the
his
Galaxy
weapon.
Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive. and
Gibbons?
they're in some valley screwing around on swings.
Oh.
Of course. I know you won't believe me.
I like his
Which is
accent.
also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun?
Oh.
9mm.
Oh.
An eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head.
Boot Hill has that lost sassy child energy. Oh my gosh. Because why in a world where people shoot kids is he threatening people with a 9mm pistol? That's just his style.
I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes.
Just walks
So
away from the confrontation.
you
Like
all
he's
have
like,
to
I don't
first
want to.
prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
In the middle of the confrontation, he's like, I'm bored.
Recognize this?
It's
The Jade Abacus, yeah.
Fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath.
Muddle
The
Fudger. Oh my
Joe really
gosh.
gave this to you guys.
Muddle Fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan.
Jingyuan. Oh my gosh.
Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express.
Interesting swear word. It's like, I love it. I love it when like sci-fi series make up a curse word. Like in Battlestar Galactica, how they say frack. And then like in Xenoblade mentioned. Like in Xenoblade, how they say spark. I don't know. I love it when I love it when they make like substitute like swear words. It's good world building. As someone who doesn't curse, I think it's good world building.
Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo.
Not bad, kiddo. You're not bad yourself.
And
Well,
across
he's a
these
bad guy.
sprawling
But...
stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of cloud knights. Now, I reckon
One
that'd be
fudging
one
sight.
fudging sight to behold.
I don't know why it reminds me. What's that one video where he's like, "You freaking frick! When will you learn that your actions have consequences?" I don't know why he reminds me of that.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie.
It's not like he doesn't want to swear. It's just that he can't. Oh my gosh. No one's cursed in Honkai Star Rail, right? Oh my gosh. If the day that they do, I'm going to react the same way I did in like Ruby Chapter 4 when I think it was... oh my gosh, I always forget his name. Tyrion? The scorpion guy. I always get him and the doctor mixed up. He says the B word. Like, that, and that's like the first curse word in Ruby. And I was like, in Ruby? Whoa. And then they just started cursing, like, pretty, not frequently, but like, it's like they broke a barrier. They're like, okay, we're cursing now in Ruby.
All right, then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
Okay. Yeah, I have lots of questions.
Play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
Okay.
All right, then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
I really like his hat. Sorry. He also has this, like, tactical crop top going on. With, like, his, like, I guess ab armor. Or unless he's, like, half robot. Sorry.
Oh, my friend. This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with.
He also has, like, shark teeth. Whoa.
Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
I also hope you guys don't mind. I brought a snack because I knew it was going to be a long stream. I made guacamole.
This reply
with no
does not
cilantro.
instill trust and only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right?
Mm.
But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line.
He's 90% robot? I see. Makes
Never
sense.
bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person.
Oh.
As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking.
Whoa.
And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please.
Catch my drift?
drift?
I do.
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I'm just glad the gun's gone.
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter.
A matter.
But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nicholas's identity. The entire cosmos knows your guess of the family.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed
Yeah,
guests?
buddy, why don't you have your own invitation?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This
An imposter?
is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell
Among Us.
you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh,
The fudge in
scares the
there.
fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some
I
vital
like
info.
Boot Hill, except for the fact that he was pointing a gun at Dunhung.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter.
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
Whoa.
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me.
Oh, son
That
of a nice
person
lady!
calls herself
I didn't even
According to our informant,
pick that
could
up.
be
If I'm being honest,
an emanator.
I was like, okay, a son, and they go by she, her. I was like, okay, sure. I didn't even realize. Oh, you guys, I don't curse, so this doesn't it doesn't click in my head. Okay, I was like, why is everyone pointing it out? I was like, oh, I know that one. Oh my gosh.
It's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What
Bequeath is
reason
such a
would
big
they
word.
have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
I'm the nice lady? Well, in that context, maybe I don't want to be the nice lady.
Then
Oh
you
my
must
gosh.
know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow.
Womp womp.
I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator.
Oh,
Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status.
Elation Emanator,
Even
huh?
in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough.
Oh my gosh.
So, do you understand now?
Oh!
Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them, but I'd advise you to move fast.
I really like his accent. It's very, like, cool.
We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true.
Uh-oh.
And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do.
A text message! We gotta go check our Find everyone. Oh yeah, remember this?
I don't intend to do anything.
You guys, I like really built up my Acheron since I pulled for her. She's like probably one of my strongest in addition to Luocha now.
That's not
Oh!
to you.
Evil Pepeshi.
Did you know? People who come
Raven?
to the land of dreams
Raven
for the
Bronwyn?
first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky. Be it reality
Oh, this is
or
frightening.
dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity.
Looks up.
Since the day that the golden hour was completed,
Oh.
it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
Yeah, I wonder whose blade that was.
A single slash of a blade. Isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades. Just that the second
She
one
was like, actually, get it right. Oh my gosh.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony and the peace. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only
Yeah.
polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's dream master.
Oh, that's crazy!
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Oh, I have to click. I'm sorry. I was just so like in the zone.
This is the real.
Oh, We are the Dream Master. We are Legion.
We
Oh.
are one.
Okay, Anthem. Oh my gosh.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated.
Does this unit have a soul?
107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths.
That's frightening.
Joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
Ooh, I don't like that. That's creepy.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
Please.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
Oh gosh.
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period.
Oh.
It was a statement, not a threat.
Threats can end with a period.
Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene.
Yeah, they didn't even say
played out many
please.
times
Come on.
before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
Oh.
You are confident. But be
Yes.
reminded, the family is forgiving, but not
Not
weak.
weak. Oh, that's so scary.
The chords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime. 137 individuals.
125,600.
That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed
What
my
does
wings,
immolated mean?
and
I've seen it
those
before.
Immolated my body.
I'm assuming it's not good. In context, it's not good.
And here I stand again. About to
Burned.
add
Oh,
another moth
set on fire-ish.
to the
Okay.
tally.
Gotcha.
And you will die.
The
I mean,
bolded all of you is crazy.
All of you will.
Oh. That sounded like a threat. Was that just me? See, threats can end with a period. Yeah,
But that
no,
won't
whenever
come
they
to
bold
pass.
text or like put text in
I'll
Reddit,
do
it
as
scares
you
me.
ask. I'll leave.
Oh.
A wise choice.
Not just you, okay. I'm glad it's not just me.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river. Leave and never return.
Wow.
The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned
my
from
gosh.
the abyss that brings death.
Yeah, he
and
really
sin to all.
he really doesn't like Nihility if he has this much to say about them.
A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony.
Mm-hmm.
whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one
She sees you.
outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
That's crazy. Robin POV? Are we for real? At the same time, golden hour? Oh my gosh.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction
Oh,
at Clock Studio.
yeah. About that.
The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no
Oh,
movie
quote
shoot.
unquote,
So
Robin?
many
Oh my
chips
gosh.
fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
I'm like, didn't Robin die?
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Question mark, question mark.
Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just those
The
chips
music
you
in the
normally see everywhere. The green ones, they fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared.
That like laugh at the
It
beginning. I'm like,
appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now.
Right.
I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Very specific color scheme. It's a
This
button.
is-
Okay, interesting.
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. And there could
I
be
think I
an
know who this is.
unexpected treat
like
in
the
store for you.
laugh and like the way that they talk, and then also this very suspiciously like decorated gift.
All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused.
I know. I'm like, I don't like how.
I'll have to
well,
excuse myself.
I understand why they're not
Enjoy
showing
the
their face.
dreamscape.
Hmm.
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
The fool always rings twice. The fool, eh? The fool, eh? Interesting. That's the verbiage they chose. Interesting. Hello.
The family promised.
Yeah,
they would
I also think
protect
it's
the
Sparkle.
guests
That's I
within
don't know
the
if you were able to
dreamscape.
pick up from my
witnessed a
clues
group
that
of
I think it's
organic life
Sparkle.
forms making their way to the theme park, and soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void.
Imagine just like being in public and like hearing your music. That'd be so.
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape.
Do androids dream of electric sheep?
However,
Oh my gosh.
their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest
I love her
importance.
halo.
Miss
pretty.
Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
David, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. Robin really does remind me of you for multiple reasons. I'm looking forward to your next song. Yippee! Well, we'll just have to make that a reality then. Now, well, I'm always thinking of like what my next song's gonna be.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured.
She's planning something. Like something bad's gonna happen when everyone presses the buttons.
The family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
This is obviously Sparkle setting up some like widespread catastrophe. She's like, certainly nothing bad's gonna happen when you press this button. Oh my gosh, look!
You've had quite a bit to drink.
Oh!
Sure you're okay?
I've had some crazy stories. I'll have to tell you all the stories that I've had, like trying to help people who are like extremely inebriated in public. Oh, yeah, it was crazy. I had to like call EMS and everything. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. Anyway.
May I ask what happened
It was crazy. Hello.
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
I watched a YouTube short of you telling Adventurine to leave. It was funny. That was just my honest thoughts.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss
A fool?
Robin?
Me?
Who do you think you're talking to?
A capital F fool? Sounds like a wild night with your friends? Nope. Complete strangers. I didn't know them, but they were having a really rough time, so I had to help swoop in and help them out.
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Basically, someone was like, hey, I think something's like wrong with that group over there. Like, can you like investigate? Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was so intense. I'll have to tell you all the stories someday.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin,
just you
we'll
wait.
intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
We'll see about that.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Oh, I bet.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of
How dare you
festivities
use
has
Robin's
indeed
good
run
name
into
like this.
some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts.
Oh my gosh.
And
Is
I'll
he?
have something to show for it soon.
Is he though?
However, given the situation,
After what happened at the end?
IPC surely won't let this go easily.
I don't know if he's doing much of anything right now.
On you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
the dot
Please
is
be
crazy.
assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Oh, that she doesn't say my brother. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for your hard work.
Interesting.
If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them.
Yeah, did she say Sunday or Mr. Sunday?
The dreamscape
Oh my gosh, Sparkle! You let your Your guard devil happened to being the best actress ever.
This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests.
Okay.
There's one for you too.
Solidified my theory there.
Please.
This is obviously
Open
Sparkle.
it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
See, she's like, open it specifically at the Charmony Festival. That's gonna go
I received
crazy.
a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
Yes. I'm so sad. I can't believe she would tarnish Robin's good name like
If
that.
trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Oh, if only. Alright, time to send some more gifts, quote unquote.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
That's the name.
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin!
Oh, she's preparing for the
Shouldn't we
Charmony
be preparing
Festival,
for
right?
the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse.
Do we even know if the real Robin is still alive? I don't even know if we know if Sunday's alive. Like, I don't know if these siblings are alive. I don't know their living status.
I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched.
Why would it be chips?
Plus, I met that
If it
generous
wasn't,
gentleman.
you know,
He
an
looked
SFX.
really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin. It's hard to believe.
Oh.
Some people just never listen, do they?
Okay, Sparkle.
It's never ending.
You're breaking character.
It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness.
Unless she's
after all.
purposefully like wanting to mess with people, like now people think that Robin's actually like sick and tired of this.
What was I just doing?
I don't know.
Who might
Oh my
you be,
gosh, his
miss?
memory.
Here.
Oh my god.
Little guest.
Sparkle jump
This
scare.
gift has been specially prepared
She's
for
like,
you
I'm done.
by
I don't like this
the
character's
family.
boring. I don't want to play her anymore.
Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the
I was
others
right.
around you. You never know.
Would you press this
very
button?
exciting might happen.
If a mysterious young lady comes up to you and is like, here, you should press this button at the same time as everybody else. You wouldn't press it, would you? I mean, I guess you have your guards kind of, well, I would say your guards now because it's like, oh, this is a dream, nothing bad could happen. But also, they just had that fiasco, so I feel like people would probably be on edge. Interesting.
We're back to where it all began.
Oh my god.
You entered
Oh,
the
jeez.
golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
The true Penacony.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare
That
the
scared me.
entire
I was
truth
like,
before
is there
you.
no more audio or?
As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Why are there numbers all of a sudden? Are you all right?
I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you.
Don't know why Sparkle's temporarily doing damage control. I think she's just trying to get them to trust her, so they press the button. Because I think she's got a fun little surprise.
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme, in that instant before it killed me?
Yeah, it did do that.
I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils.
Oh. It's part of the update? Oh.
So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme.
Okay.
That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations.
Huh.
Drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you.
Okay.
It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death.
Yeah, we saw that.
The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality.
Why isn't it clicking?
But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield.
Her voice acting is so good.
And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I can't say I completely understand. I'm just gonna click. I'm completely confused.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer.
Really?
Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you.
Okay,
now,
I'll do it.
Let's leave this place. Please close your eyes.
Okay. Close your eyes.
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
And visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times.
Can I breathe out, please? Do I open my eye? I'm gonna click and... there we go.
3.
Oh. Shh. Okay, close your eyes. 3, I have to click again.
2.
2, okay.
1. Don't be afraid.
I'm afraid.
The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Hello, could I open my eyes? After a piercing screech, a thick and ferocious surge of memoria crashes into your chest, churning and ravaging. Your consciousness becomes like scraps of paper caught in a whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving, and dispersing within the turbulent, muddy current. Innumerable voices resonated through the symphony of memoria like roaring thunder, and among them, one echo stood out with exceptional clarity. You knew it came from the girl beside you, your hearts beating to the same rhythm, peaceful and even more peaceful. Until in that quiet darkness, memories ripple into existence. Oh, I got a text message?
I never knew you could do this.
Blade? Why are they in a car?
Do you have a driver's license?
Why is he driving without a driver's license?
I do.
why is he driving with a driver's license? Where are they going?
That is...
surprising. Why is it surprising that Blade has a driver's license?
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
And people normally drive without a driver's license in the City of Sins?
No, it's nothing.
Yeah, this is a nice car. Blade's doing really well for himself. My goodness.
I
didn't know he was a car guy.
That you haven't slept in 20 system hours.
Oh.
Are you sure you're okay?
No wonder he's so cranky. He needs to get some sleep.
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
Hey, you shouldn't be driving if you haven't slept in a long time. I don't think you should be operating a motor vehicle, in my humble opinion.
I'm not so sure about that.
He's speeding.
Slow down a bit.
Stop.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds.
The script?
Let me stay a little longer in this body.
Is this not like her regular... Which one's the regular body? Like, is it Firefly or is it Sam? A long silence ensued. Neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to this silence. It wasn't until much later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet in the car. Like that.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Okay.
Is that also part of the script?
I know.
It's in your script too.
Remember, she's in pain when she's in her mortal body. But true, but even so, I think maybe she likes being in her, like, original, like, body, you know? I feel like there's a sense of, like, even if it brings her pain, I feel like, you know, it's her body. I feel like part of her still wants to be in it, despite the pain, if that makes sense.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before. It's a bad habit.
Why are they all dressed up? They look nice. Both of them.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
She would rather be in her body than the shell of the weapon suit. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I feel like I'd want to be with my own... I don't know.
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Yeah, she's like really, really sick. That's why she went into the dreamscape in the first place. It's because she was really, really sick. And she wanted to have more time. But then she had to return. Oh, why is it not working?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver.
Yeah, not safe.
I just want to get there in one piece.
Honkai Star Rail, yeah! Woohoo! Welcome in, welcome in. We are doing the 2.2 update story. I don't know, we're not gonna finish all of it today, but we're gonna continue it tomorrow. We have another good like 3 hours though for today.
This car has full self-driving capabilities.
He has like a Tesla.
I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Yeah, you know, you should still... The thing about having a self-driving car is you still need to, like, pay attention to the road, just in case you need to take over.
Hey, don't take everything so seriously.
You still shouldn't be speeding either. He's going really fast.
Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we... likewise... are aware of our predetermined end.
Do you all know about the alternate ending in the prologue, right? I did a TikTok/YouTube short about it, where if you choose not to board the Astral Express, the game will just end there, and it'll show an end credit, and like Elio's in there and like a couple of other people, but and in the ending credits it has Elio as like the scriptwriter. Go check it out. I made a YouTube short about it.
But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
There's an alternate ending when you found Robin's body? No, I didn't know about that. Is it similar to the prologue alternate ending?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams.
Penacony.
Penacony.
It is disturbing, isn't it, Uncle Red, the alternate endings?
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
yes. Mr. Yang, you're here too?
Close your eyes.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles.
Whoa.
It abides by a certain rule.
Whoa, what?
Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
So she was just hanging out here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef.
Okay.
Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker.
Right, okay.
Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream.
It's very ominous, I agree.
There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed.
Toppled, even.
But from the whispers of the residents, I've heard a familiar name.
Gallagher!
Gallagher.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him.
Interesting.
Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
We're about to set off.
I'm locked in, I'm ready.
The real dreamscape. The land of the exiles.
Oh!
Before we go, should we speak to everyone
Yeah, we
first?
can speak. Hi, Firefly.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
Oh, let's just do all of them. Why couldn't you reveal your true identity?
2 reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly. And not Sam.
You also like Welt's voice. He's got the team dad vibe. Yeah, this is a really odd thing. I always thought that Welt's voice kind of reminded me of those like TEDx videos where they explain like riddles and stuff. It's all right. I didn't take it personally.
Thank you.
Do the Stellaron hunters also want a piece of the legacy?
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you. Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
So who exactly is Sam?
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about?
Oh.
Well,
It stands for
that's
something.
Sam.
It's funny.
It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline.
A Firefly type.
A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech.
Sam. Strategic assault mech. That's
It
crazy.
is the cradle of my vitality.
And the meaning of my birth.
And the meaning of my birth.
Whoa.
And for the longest time it was...
Oh my gosh.
how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
Okay, let's talk later.
The time scale of
This is so
Dreamflux
jarring, just
differs
clicking that.
from reality. So we mustn't lower our
The
guard.
time scale, okay.
You're sensitive to Memoria.
Uh-oh.
A slight misstep. And you could get lost in this memory zone.
Noted. Okay, I'll be careful. Let's talk to Welt.
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it.
There's a lot on my mind, frankly, Mr. Yang. Acheron's blade slash. Pew.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected. Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Gallagher?
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons. But this is precisely where the problem lies.
Okay.
You were clearly
I feel like I'm watching a
investigating
TEDx video.
murder. So then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker?
I feel like I'm watching a TEDx video. I'm like half expecting him to be like, pause the video here now before we reveal the answer.
And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
All Welt interactions are like a TED Talk. True. Regarding Firefly and the crew.
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron hunter identity and shared a lot of information.
Okay.
Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity
That's
was
crazy.
actually
I feel
a
bad for
young
Firefly.
girl? For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know.
Noted.
That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate. But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
I hope so too. Let's call it a day. Nice
I
talk.
hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
I feel very calm now. Thank you. Talk to Team Dad. Oh my gosh, what's over here? Oh. Hey! Silly. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm a useless birdie that can't even build its own nest. I'm only fit to live in a trash bag. Chirp. No, don't say that. You'll learn eventually. What? That seems nicer than saying this trash bag is mine. I know I'm an inept bird, but I appreciate your comforting me, Chirp. Goodbye, stranger. I'll give you this trash bag, Chirp. Bye. Oh, fleeting happiness. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Muddled vagrant. Okay. Everyone okay? Oh! Darn it. Those were darn good products and the robbers took them all. I was too careless. I shouldn't have fallen for such an obvious trap. A gang boss. It's fine as long as our people are still around. We can find a way to produce another batch of dream bubbles. One day, we'll have them pay back everything that belongs to us. Twofold. Whoa, twofold. Why not like tenfold? That's crazy.
Keep going straight down this alley.
Well, first, let me
it'll
get this.
lead to an elevator.
Okay.
It'll take us to the center.
Another
the land
bird.
of the exiles.
Oh, hello. Yank. Hey, did I blind you with my super awesome radiant spark? Chirp. Can a bird's feathers make light brighter? I'm researching this problem right now. Chirp. You feel the difference in the light? Chirp. Not much. Sorry. I see. I'll switch up the light bulb and try again next time. Chirp. Goodbye, friend. One day I'll turn Rooseville's pitch black darkness into a light show. Chirp. All right, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, what's down here? We're gonna explore. Hey, look. Let's listen to what they have to say. Melancholic vagrant.
Did you also get kicked
Look, this
out
guy's
of the
dancing
beautiful
over here.
dream? I want to go back. Well, but then I don't want to go back. Tell me what I should do. I don't know what to do.
Sorry. I wonder if he has anything to say. Let's go treasure hunting.
Hi there, friend from a distant land.
He's like La La Land dancing.
I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here. Let's say we go treasure hunting.
I want to let me learn this dance. Hold on. Next 3D stream, I'm gonna dance this. This is so. I'm actually gonna wait. Hold on. You see this? Okay, hold on. I need to get a reference video. So we'll just go right here, and then until it restarts, I'm gonna stay here. This is for my reference later. Sorry, you're gonna have to indulge me for a little bit. I think when he puts his hands up to his chest is when it loops. I will learn this dance. The dance is very Rita. Why do you say that? What makes it very me? Here it is. That's the loop point. Okay, we're good. Insert Rita here. Yeah, next time, when I learn this dance, I'm just gonna Photoshop myself on there. Oh, that's, you shouldn't sit there, buddy. Oh, he's just hanging out. Don't fall backwards. Be careful. TV, okay.
What a huge clocky.
Where? Oh,
Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux
Its
Reef.
eyes are moving. Big brother is watching you. That's scary. Yank! Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. I thought I hit you. Boo! Did that scare you, Chirp? All the birdies were eaten by that gigantic clocky. Guess why I'm still here, Chirp. You went invisible? Boo! Wrong guess, Chirp. It's because Clocky doesn't eat birds. I was just pulling your leg, Chirp. Your reaction was really fun. Goodbye. I'll come back next time to make you laugh, Chirp. Okay. Oh, bye. Oh, hold on. Clocky's finger is pointing towards the sky, but the skies of Dreamflux Reef are obscured by the lights of dreams. He looks like he has stitches in his finger. Does he want you to look up in admiration of the beauty of the dreams, or is he mocking their hypocrisy? Or perhaps he's guiding you upwards in search of the secrets of this place. We gotta look up. That's where all our answers lie. Nope. Oh, collect. Clocky and Captain Revolver, part 1. He's doing the actually pose. Let me in. Elevator's here. Clocky. Oh. Look up, look up. Nope. Oh, it didn't let me investigate. I clicked it. That's weird. Whoa. We're really high up.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
Yeah, no kidding. Look. I feel like I'm gonna go blind staring at this.
The atmosphere in this fortress
Whoa.
is
So bright.
pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Is there a visual map of the 12 dreamscapes yet? I don't think all of the dreamscapes were like described yet. They all have names, but I don't think all of them were described
Though both
fully
dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Interesting. Turn my fan down.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Perhaps. We'll see.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Oh.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
Hey, look! Look who's in the background!
Let's go. I'm sure you've
Yeah,
already noticed him.
yep. How did you know? I saw him right away.
He's right over there.
Misha, Muska, Mickey Mouse.
The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here?
I spotted my little eye.
Right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream.
Uh-oh, suspicious character?
We'd better check, just to be sure.
Not Clocky. Clocky's innocent.
This can is perfect for me.
Oh.
And perfectly legal for me to stay in.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you, truly. Let's go talk to Misha.
You were the guest from before. We meet again!
Oh, look! The yank! Right here.
Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Misha. Suspicious.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream.
It's so awkward going up to think, yeah, we've met in my dreams.
Oh. And who might this be?
Clocky!
Tick-tock!
Tick-tock! Oh, the clock! The party don't stop! Oh my gosh. You're still young at heart, aw. Mr. Ye, you could see him?
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public.
Sleepy.
I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Are they like the dwarves? There's Clocky, Sleepy.
So, this is your home?
Oh yeah, Clocky's just jamming over here.
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
There's something so dystopian about like going to work in a beautiful dream, and then after you clock out, you come back to like a less than like, I don't know, like the gap is so jarring between where he goes to work and where he comes home to. Sad.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
This description. Could it be? Oh, Gallagher again?
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see.
I like how they're calling
you'll
it
have
the
to speak
beautiful
with
dream as
Gallagher,
opposed to this
but he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
I wonder what's going on over there. Surely nobody's died. I hope not.
Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss
Yay!
Robin,
Oh my
I
gosh!
can lead the way. She told me
Oh
that
my
she'd
gosh!
be willing to meet with outside guests.
I was gonna say, I was like, if other people are here, then Miss Robin should be here.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest
What do you
assured.
mean? Let me check my Find My.
Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream, but its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companion.
Thank you.
And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together.
Sounds good. I really hope
She's
you're not
gone
like
to
actually
Mrs.
evil or
Grace's
anything.
To visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon. So there should be enough time.
Okay.
All right then. We'll follow your plan.
Like, I really hope he's not
Well,
actually evil.
we
He's
now
showing
know
up at
the answer
convenient
to both
times.
murder
He's really,
cases
really
that have
nice.
caused such commotion in Penacony.
I don't know.
As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Yeah, exactly. Can't trust anyone these days. Well, we know we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. That name, Sleepy.
No idea. But its connection to Gallagher is worth digging into. Regardless, we have to find him.
Agreed.
Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could
Yeah.
see, right?
Yeah, he's right here. Right there. You also saw him, Mr. Yang.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so
Oh, that's a Chekhov's gun, I feel. Like, it's not actually Clocky. That's not the Clocky I know. Oh my goodness. Imposter!
Forget it. It's not important.
No, don't forget it.
We'd better just follow
They
Misha.
wrote it in there. Uh-oh. Chekhov's gun. Interesting. Let's go get that little bird guy. Where did he go? Over there. Hold on, Misha. I'll be right there. Give me 1 second. Vader? Interesting. Oh, yank. Ew, you finally found me. Chirp. If you had come any later, this billboard would have fallen and made me land on my head. Chirp. How dumb could a birdie be to get stuck here during hide and seek? Chirp. Thank you, kind soul. Do be careful and don't get hit by falling objects. Chirp. Look, there's a thingamabob right here next to it. Right here at the book. Collect. Sorry, Mr. Vader. We're gonna have to... Oh, what is this? Steaming manhole cover. Hot steam bursts forth from under the manhole cover, lashing at the world with a fiery roar like a newly birthed volcano. That's right, this is one of the famous 7 manhole covers, the manhole cover of destruction. Interesting. Very fascinating. Yippee! It's Clocky's evil twin, Ticky, tick-tock on the clock. Whoa! Don't mind if I do. Wow. Tick-tock on the clock. There's a clock right over there. What's over here?
Are you really leaving?
Oh, I like how people are like scattered around. Okay. Just gonna make my rounds. Okay. I know, I was like, that's not really a manhole cover. Excuse you. Okay. Whoa, look at that big circle. Black hole. Mass effect. Okay, oh. Get this. Follow Misha. Misha! Wherefore art thou? Oh.
Everyone, look!
Oh, yep.
Here,
I was
you
just
can
looking
see
at
the
it.
most
Look, it's like
spectacular
going
view of
into it.
Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk
A
formed
Mass
from
Effect?
consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Kami. Yeah, that's a really cool skyline. A little, like, ominous, though. Like, you think the people at the top of that building are in trouble, or what?
Look! There she is!
Everything seems to be quietly falling into place as if ordered by fate. You pass by here, you linger for a while, and you lose yourself in the luminescent moonlit ocean that songs have transformed into. In a daze, you feel all your troubles melt away. Your soul's breath undulates with each hum of the song under this cold, artificial moonlight. You almost fall asleep. Inside the dreamer's dream, you spy a towering dome in the twilight, a zephyr fluttering through the great wilderness, the vastness of the night sky as it spans the wasteland. The song finishes. Then the melody rings out again after a brief interlude, just like the never-ending string of interconnected dreams. Wow, I like that city, like view. La la. Oh, Kami! Hi. I thought that said surviving expert. Like, yes, please teach me how to survive. Investigate. Hey! It's a cat. Yank! Yeah, the new Robin album that they released. To be honest, I tried to avoid it because I was nervous they would have spoilers, so I'm planning on listening it after I finish this. Hello, Chirp. Passing friend. Can you solve a riddle of mine? Why can notes and clocks become friends, but birds can't fall in love with a cat? Cats and birds are natural enemies? Even you say that. What a cruel karma, Chirp. Oh, cat. Cat, wherefore art thou a cat? It'd be much better if you were an origami bird. Chirp, chirp. Farewell forever, my feline love. I hope you'll never cry once I leave. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Oak cake rolls. Thank you. Whoa. A black hole-esque structure spawned from the loss of Memoria is ravenously feasting on an already destitute world. Thought devoid of any substance, it still exhibits the appearance of gravitational collapse in the dream. What irony. Kami.
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below.
Oh no.
My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Oh gosh. Also, her sweater reminds me of Howl from Howl's Moving Castle.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet?
Sorry.
This place is about to disappear.
Then why aren't you leaving?
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching.
Wait, I'm gonna open my door so I can get more airflow. I'm gonna let this play.
See that huge gaping hole?
1 second.
It was just a narrow rift many years ago.
I'm still listening. I just deleted
But
it.
now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely.
Well, that's not
the
good.
scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before.
Uh-oh.
It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side.
Is the research really worth risking your life for? Right?
Upon Madame
Gosh.
Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results.
Well, the thing is, like, maybe she's, like, she feels like she's trying to get everyone out, and, like, she feels like she can't leave until everyone, like, knows. I don't know. Like how a captain, like, won't leave the ship or whatever.
After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate.
Oh my gosh.
The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
It's like Kidna. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Please don't worry.
Spoiler, I don't wanna.
This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
It's like this one franchise where these two separate worlds are like slowly moving closer and closer together and until they fuse, and when they fuse it creates the world of that game. Anyway, if you know, you know. And Lino, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
That sounds cool. I actually don't know which IP it is. If you actually don't know, it would be a spoiler to tell you which it is.
Why, of course.
Because you don't find that out until like later.
Scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
It's like yeah, this like the second to last chapter you find out.
Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Oh, well. I'm convinced.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
It was one of the names mentioned by the conductor? Huh? I'm gonna click
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux
Well, I don't remember
Reef
that, if I'm being honest.
before abruptly passing away.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district.
Okay.
That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Oh, is that March?
Let me go.
Are we okay? Oh my gosh.
Ghost, there's
The
a ghost.
Prism War, no.
Don't come near me.
Uh-oh.
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip?
Marge is having some trouble here.
Mr. Yang and Miss Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you.
We've been looking for you.
Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go. Let me go. I've only done good in my life.
Oh.
Why can't I rest in peace after death?
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is how it turned out.
I feel kind of bad. You scared him this badly?
Ha ha, you're a regular comedian. He thinks he's dead.
Oh.
Although, when I first fell in, I
Marge,
also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
Oh yeah, I guess he was freshly taken.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me.
Marge, you don't have to be...
Dreamflux Reef.
Okay. They're scared, not illiterate.
Somewhat
Oh
invisible.
my gosh.
If I'm not dead, what am I?
Oh. Oh.
I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my
Oh,
dreams.
stop, it's okay.
Curiosity kills the papashi.
Oh, it's okay. What's wrong with sleeping in dreams? Is it like sleeping in contact so you're not supposed to do it?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here.
I see dead
all
people.
of them.
Oh my gosh.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say
Shut
that
up.
name.
You're gonna freak him out.
Fault. They're coming.
I see dead people. Ah! actually though? Oh no! Oh, this music is great though.
Glad I trained.
Oh, ouch.
Receive divinity.
Here we go.
I underestimated you.
Free will, or was it fate?
I actually haven't tried out this team too much without the autoplay. I've just been grinding, like farming and stuff, so I've just been autoplaying.
On the still waters of oblivion.
We have
So
the
we'll
upper
see.
hand.
Huh.
Let's settle this.
Nice. Nice. Whoa. Whoa.
Forget your wallet.
I know, good thing I have Loach at my party. Forget your wallet?
Destined for oblivion.
I'll see you off.
I just put these two because they are also nihility. Oh!
Ow! Turn out your pockets.
Turn out your pockets. No. Hey, hey, hey!
You chose the wrong end.
Another journey begins.
Oh.
On the still waters of oblivion.
What? I forgot.
Enemy
Tell
data
us.
secured.
What is this?
Networkers
yeah.
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've just been auto attacking. With I wonder. Oh man. Why I oughta
Commencing
type
support.
movement.
Ready for another?
Why I oughta. This one she goes. Oh. Happy New Year, Alta.
He passed out.
Oh my.
His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
Yeah, he's just taking a nap. It's okay.
I see. But why aren't the other people around?
Oh yeah,
here
I've had Luocha for a long time. I was like, how am I gonna build this team with Acheron? I was like, I need more people with Nihility, but I also want to keep, Luocha because he's like my main.
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see Memory Zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here.
Yeah.
Take him somewhere safe.
Just like out in the alleyway is not a good
We
idea.
can ask Jessie for help.
Look
I've
at this
gotten to know
sign.
many locals while waiting
Clocky.
for you guys.
Up.
Everyone here is
Where's
living
Clocky?
a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place
I
feels
guess
like
not.
the real dreamscape.
Interesting. Okay. What are you doing?
No, at this rate, the family.
Oh, another one of the manhole covers. The hot steam from under the manhole cover envelops you. Wait a minute. Who are you? Where are you going? What pain is there in your life? What suffering is there in death? This must be one of the mysterious 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover of Nihility. Well, there you go. It's your manhole cover, Acheron. Nancy. Ah, a base! Welcome! Ooh, don't tell me we've got another new guest visiting today. All these new faces in town. I can't keep track of them all. I heard lots of people are coming over from the dreamscapes because of accidents. You look to be the same. Oh, I'm sorry. It's far too easy to natter on about yourself once you get to my age. Let me give you a brief rundown of what we do. We're the only band in all of the Dreamflux Fortress. All our staff here are talking automated instruments, just like me. Our main trade is also in automated instruments. That's like, oh my god. They're selling like their own kind. For just a few alfalfa credits, customers can take home the instrument of their choice and have it play for you at home. Of course, I personally am not for sale. We also sell our own vinyl records here. Come here and flip through some if you're ever bored or feeling down in the dumps. I mean, after all, our store motto here is bring joy to the world through music. What products do they have? I don't think we have time to do clockwork though. No problem. Pick out whatever you like. Oh, music! Let's get... This is just CDs. Let's get them. This is... Polaris! Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Fast and Fury Nuts. Like Fast and Furious. Way of the Wolf. These are the instruments they were talking about. Drop the bass. Oh, no. Sorry. What is this? It's okay. I don't need that. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people like throwing up.
Hold your liquor.
Goodness.
I warn you too.
Okay, here we go. We're going this way. Aunt Jessie. Hold on, Aunt Jessie.
A stroke of genius like
Harmony doesn't understand rock and roll at all. That's crazy. Hi, are you Aunt Jessie?
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
I don't know.
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these
Wow,
be?
she's really gotten to know people. That's fun.
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground,
Why'd you put him back on the
he's a
ground?
scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
I know a Halovian lady.
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right.
Yep,
If Firefly is here safe and sound,
Yeah.
then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha's about to take us to her to find out what happened.
I'm so
But
like
before
nervous
that,
to
let's
see
meet up
Robin.
with
Like
Himiko. You were
it
with
feels
her
too
earlier,
good to
right?
be true.
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Sweet dreams.
Himiko must be
Sorry.
gathering
Silly
information.
joke.
Let's hurry up and get going.
I can heal mental wounds too. Do you think so? Me singing? I'm glad you think so. Okay, let's go find Himiko. Himiko, where are you? Hey, wait, is that another one? The hot steam from under the manhole cover is silent and unstirring. Its protection banishes all cold from around you. Wonderful! This must be one of the mystical 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover of preservation. Wow. Well, I wonder what happens when you collect them all. I probably missed a couple already. Oh, there she is. Hold on, we gotta look for some manhole covers. Sorry.
Let's have a toast to Dreamscape, stranger.
Let's have a toast. Hey! The hot steam under the manhole cover dissipates evenly and effectively, like a program that was written long ago. You can be certain that this is one of the 7 manhole covers from the stories. This is the manhole cover of Erudition. Wow. Color me impressed. Okay. Let's keep going. We'll take the long way around. We'll take the scenic route. I don't care who's on the other side of this pipe. Their taste is questionable. Oh! You guys didn't see that. Is this another manhole cover? The steam from under this manhole cover is united in song. Each water molecule is sharing their joy hand in hand. This must be one of the incomparable 7 manhole covers. The manhole cover of harmony. How many is that now? I think we're missing a couple. Uh-oh.
So that's how it is.
Who are you?
I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
Micah.
To borrow Gallagher's
Isn't that like a mineral?
catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
I like his voice too. Micah, isn't that a mineral?
Himiko, here they are.
Mineral. It is, but without the H. I see.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the land of the exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the nameless.
Nice to meet you too.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the gravekeeper
Can I be the
of
bread
Dreamflux
keeper?
Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
Seems like a nice guy.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
How do you know him?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to?
Everyone picked up on that, right? Interesting.
They're actually just symbolic stones.
They have a history.
But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
Who? Robin?
An important guest?
Who could it be? Robin!
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
We can take a moment to retrace our steps in case, because I actually don't know how many manhole covers I did. I feel like I'm missing like a few, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe like 2 or 3. I'm probably missing. I wasn't counting. Oh whoa! Look, hold on. I'm zooming. Let's see. I think it's like in this main area, probably. I don't remember where I've been. I don't want to go to the thingamabob yet, though. Oh well, I can always come back later. I just have to remember which manhole covers I've already gotten. Whoa, what is this? This looks like a memorial place. Hold on. I'm looking for it. I think that's where we were gonna meet our special guest, though. Oh, it is Robin! Wait, I'm not ready to meet you, Robin. I think it's back in the other place still. Sorry, Robin. I'm gonna search it up. I'm gonna not search up, find it. I wanna find it. I feel like they started over here. Maybe. This one. I don't think I've done this one yet. This is it. This is one of them. The hot steam from under the manhole cover bursts upward like lightning, as if it's chasing something, before dissipating straight up into the heavens. Indeed, this is one of the Great 7 manhole covers. Oh yeah, I haven't gone the hunt one yet. One of the Great 7 manhole covers, the manhole cover of the hunt. Okay, let's go grab the other. I think maybe there's some in here. Wait, let me see which ones I've gotten. I'm gonna pull up a list. Let me open up my databank. Factions? No. Huh? What are they called again? Will this search up? Hold on. Here we go. I don't think we did destruction or abundance. We had preservation, nihility, harmony, erudition, the hunt. We just need destruction and abundance. Here we go. Why isn't it closing? There we go. Is it Robin or Robin? Oh my gosh. You notice that Robin is me? I am Robin? Really? You think so? Oh my gosh. Dr. Blues. Wait, look, there's a treasure chest. Excuse me, I need to get this one. I hope it's not Sparkle. That would make me very sad. Oh, hey! Okay, perfect. Oh, is sauna time over? Chirp, chirp. Even feathers will be loosened up by the hot steam, chirp. But I feel my body going woozy, chirp. Uh-oh. Can paper even be soaked in saunas? I think so. Wings got wet? Origami birds aren't made from actual paper. Why would we get wet? Or would we? Chirp. I'm gonna go look for Dr. Blues right now for answers, chirp. Okay. I saw Dr. Blues. Okay, the hot steam from under the manhole cover rises gently like a slow exhalation. Kissing the cheeks of passers-by, it selflessly donates its warmth. Wow, could this be one of the legendary 7 manhole covers? The manhole cover of abundance? Oh, I guess I already got destruction. Congratulations, you have collected the blessings of the sacred 7 manhole covers. Now your great name is known by all throughout the world of the manhole covers. You want to know what the blessings of the manhole covers do? You're hitting the nail on the head. They're cool, and they're very cool. Nice! Anyway, it's cool. That's cool. So cool. Okay, let's go back. La la la. Okay. That was fun. I like that little detour. Okay, I hope you're actually real nice Sparkle. Not Sparkle. Real nice Robin and not Sparkle. There she is.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible
Is she teaching a class?
in only a
This
few
has to be the
days.
real Robin. Sparkle wouldn't commit that much to the bit.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing.
Aww.
It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult.
Oh, actually, we do have the same
reality,
eyes.
I imagine.
I don't know. Robin seems so much more like graceful and like beautiful.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids,
wow,
they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef.
Now it's time.
Talked to everyone I
say
met,
goodbye.
and they all told me the same thing.
Oh.
This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
Oh.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony.
Harmony, Harmony.
Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family.
You had to be a certain age? Huh.
If we compare people to birds,
I think
these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings.
I haven't seen
But
like
in this
kids
dream,
in the dream.
well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength.
Yeah, like, because the only people there that are smaller are like the Pepeshi. I didn't even think about that. Interesting. I know, it's kind of sad. There's so many orphans.
And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
Oh.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just
what?
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
Nice.
You see, in dreams, we learn how to live.
Wow.
Once we return to reality,
we learn how to survive. That's so... I like that. I'm gonna... Wow. In dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive. Wow. Yeah. Wow. It's like... Wow. Like, why... For me, it's like, I have dreams because it's like, why bother learning how to survive in this reality if I don't have a dream to live for? You know what I mean? Like, have something to look forward to and aspire to live for. If that makes sense. Interesting. And dreams look different for everybody, but wow, that was really powerful.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another.
They're just casually writing the most beautiful prose I've ever read.
There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
I hope I can keep sharing my wings with you guys. I want to cry. I love Robin. She's so sweet.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
Wow. I love her dress. It's so beautiful.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew.
Hi!
I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm like flustered. She really is like star material. Like she's just a character and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm meeting Robin.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment. Perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana.
Yeah, she's very sweet but not naive. I really admire that, yeah. Because I feel like a lot of people think being positive means like you are naive or you aren't realistic. But I think you can be both. Like, yeah, I don't know.
But now it seems the root of the problem.
I gotta keep eating my guacamole before my avocado starts turning brown.
There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. Whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
I dreamed a dream within a dream.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
That's good.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable. But the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I?
This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy?
Everyone like turned their head to Welton. Like I don't know why, like naturally did the same thing.
Considering what happened with
I'm so
Acheron,
immersed right now.
It's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of
You know
an
what would be
emanator is
crazy?
involved.
Honkai Star Rail in VR. Like you Locomo in VR too, and like when you do these cutscenes, like you're in this position of like the trailblazer, so you can like look over, like you can look around at who's talking. That'd be crazy.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something.
How would battles work? I don't know, like maybe I don't know how nauseating this would be, but like what if you switched POVs of the to the character who you were playing? But I guess it wouldn't be conducive to like fast battles. You would probably have to slow down. Third person view, that too. I feel like that'd be less nauseating. But where's the immersion in that?
Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must
Star Rail VR sounds silly when you think about it. Oh yeah, but I'm all about being silly.
And who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah?
Gosh,
Well,
there's so many people
here's
with
my
like
answer.
similar names. Like Mikhail, Micah, Misha. I'm getting a little confused. But that's
I
just me.
decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Wow. 11 system hours until Charmony Festival 24. Ding 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 ding. ...
Look here, brother.
Oh,
a little bird.
A robin, perhaps.
Looks like
That's
a
not a
fledgling
robin.
Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So, how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that
Who
has
is kind
captured
voice?
the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One?
The Great One.
To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
Yeah, sure.
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing.
Aww,
It didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
It does feel like a sad story is incoming.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about
Feels
you?
like a mirror.
A young scholar. Do you agree with your sister?
Yeah, Robin is so sweet.
I think she's right.
I like
But
Robin.
if we leave it out in the
She's nice.
wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at
But
best.
it's free. Let it choose.
I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story.
Oh, story time.
As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations.
Imagine trying to explain evolution to like 2 kids.
Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So,
Natural
to escape
selection.
predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
Oh gosh.
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
Oh.
That's an interesting perspective.
That is an interesting perspective indeed.
Have you decided
Very unique.
what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live. No matter what.
This is an interesting like story that they put in because I feel like it shows like their difference in like perspective. Sunday and Robin.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer.
Who
Your
is this kind
insights
voice?
are
That's what I want.
truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Aww.
Yeah. But
Gopherwood.
Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
Is his name Mr. Gopher or Mr. Wood? I guess it's Mr. Gopher. Mr. Wood, sorry.
And what might that be?
Like actual biological son, or is this a like friendly, sociable, like you wouldn't, son? You know what I mean?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, If there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky?
Oh.
Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Oh.
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up.
Oh, gosh! Oh, he's awake! Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I guess he was just taken into this area, the reef.
Huh? Need a hand?
Well, glad to know that he's not dead. Goodness. Yeah, we thought you were dead too, Sunday. You were... Goodness.
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me.
Oh,
now.
yeah, I would be mad too. Yeah.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask.
I'm like, yeah, good to know that they're okay. Goodness.
Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound.
What is Gallagher's angle? That's
probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself.
Yeah.
After all,
that did happen.
Right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
Yeah, Gallagher does have a lot of explaining to do.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Oh!
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with
He's
you?
angry. Yeah, I would be too.
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Oh, gosh.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Ambition. Do you feel it inside you?
Show me Robin first.
He really had to center himself there. He was like, I'm gonna use my breathing tactics. I'm gonna center myself. I'm gonna calm down.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Oh, the reunion. Huh? What the? Wait a minute.
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
This isn't Robin.
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
I think so.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now,
Sunday.
all the actors
are on the stage. And now the show begins. Moments later. I knew it. See? The three thingamabobs.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier.
Oh.
The names inscribed on it.
I can't read.
Should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Asdana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Who's the middle one?
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
Very sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. What about
Yeah,
this
yeah,
tablet?
yeah. There's no. It's empty.
There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again.
Hey.
Everyone from the Astral Express.
Hi. Robin. The reunion. Aw. Ask Gallagher. Speedy Hams. Thank you. Let's go listen to Speedy Hams. Wait. Aw, I hope they're okay. Oh my gosh.
Brother.
There's no need for words.
Aww.
You're safe. And that's all that matters.
Aww. Aww. Good for them. I'm happy.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
Misha, I really hope you're not evil. You're just so sweet.
I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
The truth hidden within the truth. What do you have to say, Micah?
Well, I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care, you too. The public enemy. Public enemy number 1.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's
Makes
talk
sense.
about our business first. What do you say?
Let's do it.
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family heads, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh? Is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Oh my gosh.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to.
Okay.
And they've made their choice.
Uh-huh.
But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late.
Late to the party, uh-oh.
So it's only fair that I answer your questions.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot. Sure, I sure do.
Before we
I don't even know what I don't know.
Let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef.
Okay.
The deputy of the Watchmaker.
Okay.
And
the one who sent out the
that
invitation. Interesting.
As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Nice to meet you too, Gallagher.
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
It's just too suspicious. Misha has to be the imposter. I know, I'm like, there has to be more to your character. That's what scares me. Like, there's a certain layer of depth I feel like we haven't gotten to his character, so I feel like there's something else they need to reveal about him. Anyway.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
Oh.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's
You're
get
welcome.
down to business.
Let's get
I'm
down
sure you're all
to
wondering why I
business.
went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony.
Yeah, I am wondering.
Well, it all boils down to something very familiar
The
to all of you. The Stellaron.
I know, March's faces are so funny.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that
No,
means?
I'm not good at guessing. Someone is manipulating the Stellaron?
How Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons.
Yeah, I happen to know a thing or two about Stellarons. Pretty close to them.
The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use
The
a Stellaron.
Stellaron.
And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting
You
at.
might say the topic of Stellarons is close to my heart. Oh my gosh.
In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
Oh my god.
It all started a long time ago.
Okay.
Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Asdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
Okay.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
Okay.
By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
That's crazy.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Okay.
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Okay.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
Oh my god.
Confusion, laziness, cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished.
It's Mobius.
Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one.
That's crazy. Now it's just a prison with smoke and mirrors.
Sadly, we realized this far too late.
Wow.
By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use.
Fictionologized a meme.
Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
Okay. Okay.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster. And draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Okay.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Okay, yeah, let's get those answers then. And the whereabouts of the Stellaron from Sunday. Hey, I hope you guys are not busy.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
Yes, please. Uh-oh, I'm scared. Where is it?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
What?
As I suspected.
Whoa.
It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the sweet dream.
Wow.
That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, It is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him.
Treasure chest in the back.
Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans and were adopted by the family when they came to help.
Oh!
Mr. Gopherwood recognized
Mr.
our
Gopherwood.
potential
Okay,
and
nice.
brought us to Penacony.
Kind voice. I see.
I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause.
I love Robin. Gopherwood is such a silly name for someone so menacing, right? I don't know why it reminds me of the scene in Hoodwinked where he's like, "Watch out for Keith." Like, watch out for Mr. Gopherwood.
I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams.
I like his earrings.
As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Wow.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up?
We're gonna work
maybe,
together.
Just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
No. Okay.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors. And there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
Yeah. Nah, I'd surrender? Isn't it supposed to be nah, I'd win? Ain't nothing to fear no more. We'd win.
That line actually makes me a
March,
bit nervous.
come on now.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third-party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Gopherwood is actually apparently the wood that made Noah's Ark. Whoa! There's a lot of biblical references in Penacony, I've noticed. Like how the Sound and the Fury is a biblical reference, and that was one of the chapters.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start.
This would make the Penacony Grand Theater origin.
We must hasten. Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
A lot of people thought that too. The nah, I'd win meme. Oh my gosh. Oh, why are you just standing in the corner by yourself, Welt? Don't be alone.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous
I
affair.
agree. I think it could be a very dangerous affair too.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
Noted.
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right?
What?
May I borrow it for a moment?
Sure. Let me look at it first. I think I remember this. Adventurine's token. I keep saying adventurine. I know it's adventurine.
I knew it.
I knew it. What do you need it for?
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
He air tagged me?
If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed.
Oh my gosh.
As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Well.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Trust is thin, like thin ice. Oh my gosh.
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check.
Yeah.
If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for.
Right. I mean, they're just like Rita. Halovian. Am I Halovian because I have a halo? What makes a Halovian a Halovian? Their wings or their halos? Or both?
The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Good luck, Welt.
Well, you take care too.
Thank you.
If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
I don't know why I thought it said steal the Stellaron. My goodness.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did.
I have a funny idea.
Let's wish him the best of luck.
You know how there's a Stellaron inside Stell? Okay, also I have so many random thoughts in my head right now. One of them was like, oh my gosh, look at this, there's a bird in the background. And I was gonna say something else, but then in my head as I was saying Stell's name, imagine if it wasn't Stell and, is it Kalis or Salus? Imagine if it was Stell and Aaron. Imagine the main characters' names. Imagine the Trailblazers' names were Stell and Aaron. Pack it up, everybody go home. I figured it out. Oh, Ron would have been Fastel and Aron. It's too perfect. That was a very wild journey, because I don't even know what I was going to say. What was I going to say originally? Because there was something I was going to say, and then I thought about the Stell and Aaron joke, and then I thought I saw the bird. This is what happens when I, like, randomly jump topics. That's what happens in my head. That happens way more often than you would like it to happen. Anyway, my original thing was, you know how, like, there's a Stellaron inside Stell, like, she like has one like inside of her. Imagine if like Honkai Star Rail was just like, imagine if she was just like Itadori, where like every single time they find a Stellaron, she like eats it and she gets more power. And there's like 20 Stellaron she just has to eat, but she has to be careful. If she eats them too quickly, the Stellaron will take over. I don't know, just a random thought. Stell and Aaron is crazy.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
She's Kirby? Oh my gosh, you're right. Now I want fan art of like Kirby, but with like the Sukuna like face marks. Wait, I have to see if that exists now. Oh, it does. There's so many of them. There's so many Sukuna Kirby. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go.
Why would you say so?
Before
I'm so
we
distracted
departed,
by this bird now.
The conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork.
You gotta put in the legwork, but I'll see myself out, I'm sorry. By the way, basic on the HSR wiki, Hellovian is a revered race esteemed for their enchanting voices and captivating appearance, widely adored throughout the universe. Sounds just like you. Aw, stop. Thank you.
if I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
Where have we met Legwork?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident
Sylvist said Trailblazer Legwork. Loved his squats.
I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless.
Yes.
You have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Oh, thank you. Aw. Oh. Both of these responses are terrible. Aw, you're making me blush with all these flatteries. Keep them coming. Gosh.
I don't know much about my life story.
No, that's true.
But I do have extraordinary skills.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he had a good drink.
Aww.
As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Oh, now is the time to seize the day. Right after I pull this bird out of the thingamabob. Wrongs will be righted if we're united. Chirp, you know this granny, friend? She's just staring ahead, laughing one moment, then weeping the next. Scary, Chirp. She's probably thinking of someone. If she misses someone, why doesn't she just talk to that person face to face, Chirp? Humans are so hard to understand. It would be great if everyone was happy every day, Chirp. Goodbye. I'm returning to the great tree. I wish you and the granny happiness too, Chirp Chirp. Bye. Now, is there any other birds? Are there any other birds I don't know about? I think that's it for now. Follow Gallagher and me with a Watchmaker! Okay.
Back here again.
Back at it again, at the Krispy Kreme.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do.
Oh.
I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for.
That's sad.
I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words.
Why is it empty, though? What's happening?
Don't let us down, old man.
Aww. Oh? It's a secret passageway.
What's happening?
Whoa! Okay, this is not a secret passageway. Are we going up or is everything going down? I think we're going up. Uh-oh, are we getting sucked into the black hole? What in the world is that? What? Did you notice how that cutscene didn't lag at all?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead.
Oh, let's go to the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down.
First and last Nameless of Penacony.
What?
Mikhail Char Legwork, the Watchmaker.
Char as a middle name? That's crazy. Mikhail! How do we get... Oh, silly me. This way. Oh my god. Whoa, meet with the Watchmaker. Char clenches fist. Whoa. I like how he's like, the balloon is like sitting down. Gotta get my credits. I say as I'm pretty sure I have like a ton of credits. Oh my gosh, they're just hanging out. I feel like... Oh, there! Right here. I knew it. This is what I was looking for. I think the devs did that on purpose. I've noticed... So, there's like this discourse online about how people are like... I don't like how memey Honkai Star Rail is. Like, their translations. Like, they need to be... Like, they need to like... not put in so many like memes and stuff into the translations. And then somebody was like, I don't know if you listened to like the original Chinese, but like it's just as memey. I don't think people realize how like MiHoYo is literally a bunch of like nerds. Like the mi and MiHoYo and like their original name was for Hatsune Miku, because at least this is what I've heard. Like Hoyo was like Hoyo verse or whatever was taken, so they added a mi at the beginning because of Hatsune Miku. The whole like company is like otaku save the world, right? So of course they're gonna have a lot of like geek and like nerd references and cultures. Yeah, exactly. Otaku save the world. I say let them have fun. I think it's fun. I like it. I think it's silly. Is that real? It may or may not be real, but I read it somewhere. Hello? Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner, enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legwork, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble.
Dream bubble?
I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless.
I might as well use HSR to fall asleep. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine Honkai Star Rail VR. I could just fall asleep in like the beautiful places.
After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Let's take a look. As the words cease, Himiko nods ever so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze towards the watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble in Mikhail's hand. Okay. You press your hands against the dream bubble and the thick viscous memoria converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertips. As if weaving a delicate weave, it gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time, you see nothing at all. Take a deep breath and try to read the dream bubble again. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong, you think, holding your breath and closing your eyes. With one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the thin film coated in memoria. Yet, before you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars, no echoes of swords clashing, and most of all, no traces of trailblades. There is nothing, and nothing is there. Indubitably, this is but an empty dream bubble. Uh-oh.
Wait, what's
not
going
good.
on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble?
You love this part of the story, hope you like it. I'm excited. We'll probably keep going for another hour and a half.
How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected.
And then we'll save the rest for tomorrow.
That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Oh, a bird in the background. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something
Mikhail left behind a
contained in this
bird.
dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind.
Me too, me too.
I'll leave it to you guys then.
Okay. You can count on us.
Can I borrow your pet? I
Your
need to make a
dormancy.
trip back to
This
Golden
one
Hour
in
and
the
check
back?
something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail and for the future of Penacony.
That sounds important. Switching to Boot Hill's POV? 10 system
Welcome to
hours.
the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're
hello.
the Nameless
Hi.
from the Astral Express, and we'd like to
Oh
check
my gosh,
in.
I hope we don't have another room fiasco.
The Astral Express?
Uh-oh, she's like, you guys already checked in, though.
Yes, my companions already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal
Didn't they have like a whole
information is
fiasco
recorded in your system.
when they were checking in the first time?
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Well, there was another change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And she's like, and who are you, sir?
And you are...
I should work here. Is what I'm seeing.
Me?
Oh my.
I'm Pom Pom. A new
Oh my.
Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer.
What is this
We
duo?
responded to the family's invitation before he
They are
boarded
so
the express.
silly.
So he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
You can hear him like talking through his like gritted teeth. He's like, I don't know what he's talking about. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions.
Uh-oh. Please leave a message after the beep.
I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to
Well.
reach the other members of the Astral Express.
Oh yeah, because they're dreaming.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
We don't have connection in that area.
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation
not
like this.
good.
However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
You
How
must be
about
worried.
this? Give me their room number. We'll go check
Ominous.
on them ourselves.
If you were the worker, I wouldn't give out their number like that.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Yeah.
I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
He does have a similar color theme to Pom Pom, I guess so.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
Don't
So
try to get.
nothing works,
He's trying to
huh?
get her fired, honestly.
What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
Okay.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
Yikes.
It seems so.
Fudge! Look.
Fudge!
nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can. Okay?
I like Boot Hill. He's so silly.
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this
Yes.
issue earlier.
Oh, I don't know if you're gonna be able to contact him either.
Wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time.
Yeah, I
She
agree.
really just doesn't
I
know
agree.
what to do.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the Express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't
They
seem
both crossed their
right.
arms.
I need to leave for a moment.
Okay.
You can stay here with the receptionist.
Okay.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Don Hung seems pretty worried about his
Oh my
companions.
gosh, yeah, we're a boot hell now.
I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Did you watch the concert? Yeah, I watched some of the clips. I've seen the memes too of like people comparing Jingyuan to Hatsune Miku. So silly. Oh, the new Dreamscape Pass handbook page has been unlocked. Sabrina, the teenage witch. Hi.
The Charmony Festival is about to start.
The Charmony Festival. The Charmony Festival.
Hey. You guys
Hey.
here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun.
You're real for that.
Well, back in my home world, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Oh, come on. The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-amber-era event. How can a birthday party compare?
I like his name, Janelle. Don't you know?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettling.
The dot dot dot. I know, I know.
Go wrong. It better not ruin the Charmony Festival. I've been looking forward to it.
Oh.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain. Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two. They're clueless.
Can't wait to see Jano's relative Eno. What about Kano? Or I guess the K would be silent. It's just no. Okay, over here. The Pepeshi. Bum, bum. You always wanted to play with a palm on the Pepeshi's head. I feel like that'd be rude.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family,
Cody.
head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Have you heard anything weird going on?
There's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony
She's just
Festival.
like, there is no war in Bossing Say.
Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hawaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
What do you mean?
There is no war in Bossing Say.
What?
Ah!
You haven't heard?
There are no anomalies in the dreamscape.
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time.
That's crazy.
Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
That's a relief to hear. She doesn't appear to be acting.
Okay.
So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
Interesting.
Back already?
Oh, hey.
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder.
She's checking the back.
Sending her
She's
to
just hanging out
contact
in the
Sunday
back.
was a good idea.
I hope
Neither
she's
the
okay.
Staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves.
Interesting.
Definitely not a good sign.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However,
dot.
I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly,
I'll be
the head
forked.
of the Oak family is that
What about
Sunday
knives
guy,
or spoons?
right?
I like Boot Hill. He's so silly.
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back
This
to
is
the
such a
Express
funny
for now.
duo. They're so silly.
Not so fast.
Bro.
You ever robbed the IPC, bro?
Bro.
If you
Are they
run away
bros now?
Everyone will be chasing after you.
Have you ever robbed the IPC? Pause. Bro. Emphasis on bro.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing, but let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge of the hotel. In reality.
Okay.
A secret signal.
Okay.
That's right.
Wow.
A concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
That's fair.
How do we get into the VIP
Oh,
lounge?
sorry, there's an accident. Oh my gosh.
This is where my
I thought there was more
street
text.
smarts come into play.
Clicked it again. My street smarts, eh?
Ooh, this dream's quite crowded. Make sure to stick together.
Hi, Dennis.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but
I wonder what street
now
smarts
she's
are.
nowhere to be found.
That's crazy.
Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water.
What the flip?
What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Now, I want to know, in world, is he speaking as ridiculously as he sounds to us? Like, is fork like a commonly used swear word in the world of Honkai Star Rail, or like, is Don Hung like, why is he talking like this?
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
Oh my gosh!
It's called
Oh
standing
my goodness,
up for
Boot
your
Hill!
rights.
You're so silly.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
He's totally swearing in universe. Don Hung's just like, really? Fork? You couldn't have used knife or anything? Goodness. Watch your language. Oh my gosh.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless.
We don't
next
talk
time.
like that. Oh my gosh.
This bar's something
Wow.
else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivity.
It's so much prettier with my new graphics card. I don't think the lights glowed like this before. Wow. Wow. Yeah, look. He's glowing. Wow. Okay. Take a seat in the VIP lounge drinks table.
One peach soul glad?
Hello, Mr.
Good evening,
Anderson.
gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Donna's White Oak.
God forbid he saves Spork. Oh my god.
Donna's White Oak. I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that
Oh,
here.
it's a code. I don't wink wink. Uh-huh.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Could it be that the
Why did
memo
you choose a
keeper
code
couldn't
that's so
afford
expensive?
Then what should we do now?
it? Oh, no need to rush. Well, let's grab some drinks first.
Okay.
Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet.
Can I get an apple juice?
Let's see what
Yeah,
kind of juice
woohoo!
malts you all have
Juice.
here. Well, give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40
Okay.
years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
What does neat? What does having a drink neat mean? Does that mean no ice? What does that mean? Because I know on the rocks is ice. Yeah.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list.
Oh my gosh, Boot Hill has money.
You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Neat is served room temperature with no ice. I see. I see. Okay, I'll see myself.
Anything you recommend is fine. Then I would recommend today's
Glass
special,
Village.
Glass Village.
So
it's
glad.
Classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice.
Laboom.
It's refreshing and suits your cool demeanor.
Me cool?
Just 1 minute.
Stop it. Go.
Flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
That doesn't sound very nice.
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation.
Yes, let's do that.
What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about.
Acheron.
Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with.
Well...
Who in their right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux Arrow do all the beating?
Talking.
Do all the talking. What does it say?
Well, you know what I mean. Even though
Okay,
the
Boo,
Galaxy
you have the
Rangers
right
have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
Now they're just hanging out at the bar, talking about all this.
And you believe that
Look,
someone like
treasure chest.
her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival.
Yeah.
No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly unusual. Unless the invitations weren't sent by them.
Oh.
If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival.
I'm excited for Dunhung to find out about everything that everyone else knows.
Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't and fudge. They even break their own rules. But Eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Shipei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shipei, but there's definitely some higher entity involved.
Interesting.
I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavilli's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavilli's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right.
Okay.
It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities.
Pause.
Even with limited insight and judgment.
I'm sorry. I was like, is he gonna say what I think he's gonna say? This is literally my, like, how, like, playing, this has to do with Mass Effect. This is the lesson that I've learned in Mass Effect. Like, this was, like, the defining thing that, like, was, like, my foundation as I, like, started, like, as I went through the Mass Effect series and, like, watched the movie. Because I was like, it's not about, because you're not going to know everything all the time. Like, you're not going to 100% know what is, like, the correct choice all the time. It's really all about doing the best that you can with the information that you do have and with the capabilities that you do have. Anyway, sorry. I really resonated with that.
I don't know what you've been through, but
Mass
I agree
Effect.
that
I've been through
people
Mass
must
Effect.
take responsibility for their choices. Because no one else can do it for them.
You just gotta move on.
That's why
take
the Galaxy
responsibility for your
Rangers need to
choices.
uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions. Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
I'm telling you guys, if Hoyoverse
Sure
did like
have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Take off the auto. If Hoyoverse did like a morality system and they had it to where like your certain choices affected like the ending of the game, that would be crazy. That'd be a lot of things to keep up with, but like imagine there's just like a secret morality counter in the back. Like they have like the morality thing, but imagine if it actually was like a secret counter in the background that affected like your answer choices and things like that. Like you have to have a certain amount of charm to pick this answer or something.
Well,
that'd be crazy.
Going back to my old career would make things a lot
I feel like that wouldn't really work because there's not really a way to go back in the story, and I feel like to have something like that, you really need to give players an option to like go back and replay things if they want to do a different like path.
By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important looking guests?
What's your plan?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family.
What the?
Or maybe we can even take their identities.
No need for that.
Yeah, no.
We'll return to the Express now.
Wait. Are you getting scared?
Boot Hill, stop it!
Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
No. Donna's like, what are you talking about?
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that as Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
Wait a minute.
Huh? As Donna's White Oak? But didn't you just say?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of As Donna's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your memo keeper friend has finally arrived.
Interesting.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check.
Fork me.
Well, fork me. This has Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's
Oh my gosh, she has a lot of money.
I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
There you go. We could have just gone back.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral
You
Express.
could have saved yourself a few 100,000 credits just by going back.
Let's go.
Let's go! Hi, Pom Pom.
Two guests just boarded saying they were
Who
looking
are the
for
two
Boot Hill,
guests?
So I told them to wait in the parlor car.
I'm scared.
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
Yeah, 2. I'm wondering, because...
Yeah, two. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
Who's the other guest?
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part.
Okay, but who's the other
I
guest?
assumed you were already acquainted with the garden.
Yes, I've been
Given
there
the
a few
chaotic
times.
situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting.
Guess they've
I
like
hope
FaceTime
you
before.
enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
You sure have a big wallet, Black Swan.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase.
Who's the
Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do.
Okay,
But
yes.
before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden
It's
of
Acheron.
Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows.
Oh my
it better
gosh!
Than I do.
Hi, hello!
Greetings.
Greetings.
I'm Acheron.
What?
Shirt bag.
Recollection, shirt bag. You betrayed me.
I love Boot Hill. He's so silly.
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed. To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape. I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy?
Son of
Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this?
Oh, whoa,
I'll put
whoa,
a few
whoa, whoa,
bullet
whoa.
holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then we can talk about trust.
You're a little too trigger happy there, Boot Hill.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Why?
This passenger is requesting.
Is requesting.
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
To be.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Heng. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may
He still has the gun up.
I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and
I like how he
limited
like
contact
stands
with each
there
other.
with his hip out.
So this was the
Like
only
he's
way
posing.
I could reach out to you.
Huh.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet.
Oh, wow.
So, how long has this rain been going on for?
Oh my gosh.
I used to believe,
Wow.
just like you,
Look at the hands.
that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance. Amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadowy hands emerged from the sea.
Well-
Oh my goodness.
Let me share a story with you.
Please.
Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters. The obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms...
Am I speedrunning the story? No, I'm doing part of it today and part of it tomorrow. Or the rest of it, hopefully, tomorrow?
They were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin-thirsters, They're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if.
If, okay.
If this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Whoa. Robin's POV! 9 system hours. Ding, ding. We'll probably start wrapping up when we hit the next, like, stopping point.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm like still like processing what we just watched.
As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessing.
Is he at confession?
The advocate of Shipe.
Is he confessing right now? Like, what is this room that he's in?
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade.
Is he hearing people's confessions?
To the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor.
Sunday was a priest? Oh, he is hearing. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, he doesn't look like he's like saying anything. He looks like he's listening.
Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul.
Oh, it's okay.
So, I confess to you now to seek atonement for my sins.
I didn't know he was a man of the cloth. I guess it makes sense now that all the Penacony stuff is like Catholicism coded.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Whoa.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
He's gotta go do prayers and stuff.
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them.
The music.
Now, please, leave in peace.
I don't know why I'm getting flashbacks to what's that? Wow, it was I'm trying to remember the name. It was like the Mike Flanagan thing with like the Mike Flanagan shows. I don't know why it's giving Midnight Mass. It's just like the whole like Catholicism thing with like a scary backdrop, and then also like there's a mystery. I don't know. Sunday is a religious reference. It is like the day of rest, right?
Oh, praise Shipe. And thank you, esteemed
This is like-
advocate.
Wow, this is really interesting. ...
Next. Please, step forward.
Okay.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
I'm like really intrigued about Sunday.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket.
Wow.
My house, my land, and my 2 children.
You sold your kids?
I see. Please, go on.
Poor Sunday. Oh my gosh, is he like a mandated reporter? That's what I want to know. Are religious figures that like hear confessions mandated reporters? Because like what if someone are priests? I guess not, right? Like because like then it kind of hold on. Yeah, that's a pretty bad sin. Sunday had kids. No. Somebody's confessing. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. It says that some states are. It says 33 states exempt the clergy from reporting abuse? Whoa, that's such a like big topic, I guess. Oh. Because it's like, I guess like the whole thing about like confession is like I'm trying to like understand it. I guess the whole thing about confession is like being able to like feel like you can tell somebody no matter what, but there's also like a duty to like protect the peace, right? Crazy. Sunday is technically the mafia head too, so yeah, like I wonder, it's like talking about your problems with a psychiatrist. Are therapists mandated reporters? For those who don't know, like a mandated reporter is if someone like tells you that like they did something, you're like required to tell someone about it. I can't find it. Interesting. They can't share, I don't think. Or maybe it's the same with like the clergy. Maybe it depends on the state. Interesting. I don't know if confessions can be compared to. I'm not comparing the two. I was just wondering if they're mandated reporters, because they both get told things that may be like not great. So I was just wondering if either occupation would be considered mandated reporters. I'm more curious who can/must share. True. Yeah, like I wonder what the limit is, right? There's a reason that the confessionals aren't face-to-face. Yeah, exactly. Like you're not supposed to. Because I don't know like the full, I guess, philosophy behind confessions. But I guess I could begin to see or begin to understand. But then again, if the action of involving them can be aligned with their beliefs more, as in saving more people's lives or is associated a risk of something bad, maybe it depends. Wow. That's a lot to think about.
My children were starving.
Oh, wow.
And I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve.
Ooh, intention versus impact, though.
But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down.
Oh no.
I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
I can't imagine being like someone who has to hear all this stuff. Like that must take a toll on him.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners.
Whoa.
I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear.
I don't think actual priests can do that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family.
Wow.
Praise.
He's like really thinking.
Praise the harmony.
Dot dot dot.
Next, please step forward.
I'm scared. It's always things that come in threes. I wonder who the third one is.
Hey!
Okay, thank goodness. I'm scared. I was like, I wonder if there's gonna be like a scary third one.
Esteemed individual in Penacony, and
unless this guy has something weird about him.
Right?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
I'm scared.
Sure. Let's just get this over with.
I don't think his heart's in it.
Please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast and a bottle of Soul Glad.
I feel like his heart's not into it. But also it's like, how are you to judge how someone like carries himself? Like maybe he's just like nervous or something?
That's it. Nothing more. Can we wrap this up? I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
Are you sure you're...
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
Okay. Company Lurk also go to dinner. Okay, have fun. Thank
My
you.
sins? Starting to sound like a saint, huh?
Well,
let me tell you
he's
something.
a man of the cloth.
Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
Only Sheepay can judge you. Guess so.
You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the Watchmaker?
Tea, that's tea.
Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled
This
by
is
your
why
act,
he's here.
But don't fool yourself.
That's tea.
Before you start spouting off your holy
Oh.
verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone
He's not looking
else?
down on other people, I don't think.
Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right?
Gosh.
Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and don't make me regret my investments in you.
Investments? Interesting. Yeah, I would sigh deeply too.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes?
Oh my gosh. This is really
Who can
intense.
vouch for the weak when they will pay any
I don't
price
know
to
if you
survive?
can hear me, or if you're even there. So, like the music is like reminding me of Hunchback.
Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Man, that's deep. Dot dot dot.
Brother? Brother?
Oh yeah, because it's Robin POV, huh?
Brother, are you alright?
He had just one crazy flashback just now.
I'm fine.
Oh.
I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
Okay.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so... we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand, even if the negotiation does not go smoothly. I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chordmaster, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself.
Okay.
I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Okay. Sus
Perhaps you'll be the
Master.
first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr.
Whoa!
Day.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's say hi.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, let us hope so.
Let us hope so.
It's about time.
Oh.
We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Okay.
It's Mr.
Let's keep going. I have like 30 minutes before I have to meet up with my friends for anime night. Drunken guest? Excuse me, are you okay?
Mr. Sunday. Hey there!
Hey there!
Okay, see the moon in the sky?
Yeah.
It's about the size of the cap on my Soul Glass bottle.
Okay.
If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I?
No. That's not...
The moon? You mean the Grand Theater?
You mean that thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at me. I've been away from home
Yeah,
for
this guy's
too long. I
2
must
sheets
be
to the
missing
wind,
that
as they
moon.
say.
But it's no big deal. The Grand Theater here looks much better than the moon back home. It's just
Magnificent. Wow.
They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How short-sighted.
Well,
selling everything you had. Why would you go to such lengths?
Why? Can't you see? Life back home is miserable. It's not really living at all. It's better to be here at Penacony. No pain, no worries about tomorrow, just sweet dreams. You can do whatever you want. That's what I call living.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Now this is the life.
Is this truly living?
Huh? What did you say, young lady? I didn't quite catch that.
Oh,
I
it's
wonder if
nothing,
he knows
sir.
this is like the Robin.
You see, the traffic on Glock's Avenue can be dangerous. How about I ask a Bloodhound family member to escort you to Ideen Park over there, so you can continue enjoying your sweet dream?
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Wow. No
Wow.
wonder you're the leader of this sweet dream. You're totally a lifesaver. See you around, Mr. Sunday. And it was nice chatting with you.
Oh, somebody needs to get him a glass of water.
What's up, sister?
This is
What's
the
up,
land of
sister?
the dreams. But why do they live like this?
I know, right?
The man we ran into, he doesn't seem happy
Yeah,
at all.
he seems a little out of it.
Even though sweet dreams are nice, they're just illusions. But for him, they're the only way to survive, even if it means giving up on reality. That's not really living at all.
I suppose you have a point. But, in my opinion, that's how most people live their lives.
Man.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually living, but that's not quite accurate.
Oh,
Even
man.
without Penacony, people create their own illusions called self-value.
Oh my
People
god.
believe they have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining value means gaining power, and those deemed worthless are seen as the weak.
Oh.
However, value doesn't come out of thin air, and there's a limit to it. To accumulate value, people have to take from others
Jeez.
So, the weak get exploited and oppressed.
I mean, the dream is pretty vivid anyway. We actually talked about this in another Penacony stream about, like, how your experiences in the dream, like, that's still, like, it's not nothing, you know? Like, that's still you experiencing things. So, like, what value or what, I guess, what meaning does that carry? Your time, like, they say, like, oh, the dream isn't real, but your experiences and your memories are real. So, like, how... anyway, crazy stuff.
Are you suggesting that this is not how things should
Because, like, we talked about, like, how... Like, let's say you wake up from, like, a bad dream or, like, a good dream, and you have those, like, memories and those feelings. And, like, even though the dream itself isn't real, the feelings that you experience and your memories of it are very real. Like, they're carried into your day, right? Because, like, let's say you have a bad dream, those bad feelings from that nightmare or that bad dream can carry into the physical world. So it's like, how different are your experiences and the feelings that you feel in the dream world different from... I don't know. It's just interesting to think about.
Exactly. But, ironically, people don't think there's anything wrong with it, because they uphold the illusory notion of self-value, and even the weak believe in it. The survival of the fittest. That's where all the tragedies in the world come from. People come to the sweet dream in Penacony to escape from that reality and find solace.
I'm very much a, like, I prefer reality. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, dreams, or I'm just saying, like, I think it's an interesting, like, thing to think about. Like, that's how some people think. I don't know. I'm just, like, very much like a, like, if I were to choose in a game, like, stay in the sweet dream or, you know, go to the harsh reality, I would choose the latter. But I think it's an interesting, like, I think the concept of experience and memory and feeling being something that doesn't have a, like, a physical, tangible body, I guess, I don't know, but, like, it's so integral to, like, our experience, like, our human experience. It's such a, what's that one concept of qualia, like how things have characteristics that aren't, how do you define qualia? Meaning. Sorry, we're gonna get philosophical here. Qualia are the subjective or qualitative properties of experiences, right? Because it's like, this is what it feels like experientially to see a red rose is different from what it feels like to see a yellow rose. Because it's like, what do you call it? The Mary's room. If you've never heard of that thought experiment, there's actually a really good TED Talk, a TEDx video about it. About how, like, you can study everything about the color red, right? Like, you can read books about it, you can understand the science behind, like, light and why it bends and, like, molecules and things like that. But you'll never know the experience of seeing red, right? And that's just, like, there's, so, experience... I don't know. Philosophy of mind is really interesting to me. I don't know much about it, but I think it's an interesting, like, topic. I don't know. So interesting.
No tragedies exist here. Only happiness. Although in its nascent form. Isn't that the same paradise we yearn for in our dreams?
Perhaps that man is just an exception. Let's not jump to conclusions. We should experience the dreamscape ourselves. Just as I did at Dreamflux Reef.
Yes. Seeing is believing. I'll accompany you. The Dream Master hasn't shown up yet, so we have some time for a stroll.
Interesting. Learn about the dream before the Dream Master's arrival. Okay, let's go. Oh, don't get run over, Robin. You're, freshly alive.
Glad to meet you again, Robin.
Hi.
How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along?
Well, about
We're
that.
all so excited about it.
Oh, about that.
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
Yeah.
You're too kind, Robin.
Oh, I have
It's
20
a
minutes
pleasure
left
to
before
have
I
guests from all
my
over the
weekly
universe
hangout with my
celebrating
friends.
day and night.
We'll probably wrap up after this sub-quest.
I can't stand being lonely or bored, so this jubilant dreamscape is perfect for me.
So be sure to tune in tomorrow for the rest of it. We're gonna try to finish it tomorrow.
But if this went on forever, would it get boring too?
Nah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so
But
much
like, life
fun?
isn't just the fun and the happy. Like, you know what I mean?
Every day, you get to wear fancy clothes, explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick. As long as you can afford a room, this place is the ultimate paradise.
But you know that only a few things can be brought back from the dreamscape to reality, right?
Oh.
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just
That's
enjoying the
true,
dream
though.
itself is good enough for me.
Like, people,
I'm not one of those long-living species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and there's so much to worry about. Being happy here is pure bliss.
The music, it's like, this is so
Only in this sweet
ominous.
dream can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate. Who would want to go back to reality after experiencing this bliss?
Yikes.
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in the world.
Yeah, no, it's like, I personally wouldn't think that way, but I can see where she's coming from, you know? Like, why would you choose to go back there when you could choose to have experience, like, happy? It's interesting. It's really interesting. Because it's like, if the experiences you craft in this space can have as much of an effect on your, like, feelings and your memory, like, what makes the memories and experiences you have in the real world more meaningful or more valuable than the experiences that they have in the dream world? Is it because they're tied to, like, your physical body? Because what are we but not our experiences? It's such an interesting, like, thing to think about.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
Interesting. What makes this interesting is they actually make the arguments in the story honestly from both sides. Exactly! Because, like, I'm very much, like, me personally, I'm very, like, you know, you can't be... And this is my personal thought. For myself, at least. Like, I wouldn't want to live in a dream if I know that, like, there's a whole life in the reality that is like the original. It is my thinking. But, like, it's interesting seeing, like, for this person, like, oh, well, you know, my experiences here, I'm sure, are just as valuable as the one. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Sigh.
Seems like that guest's perspective didn't resonate with you either.
Yeah, it didn't resonate with me either.
She had a valid point.
Yeah, see.
I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that...
Yeah. Because, like, I see Demon Warrior, like, they would be living a lie. And, like, I can resonate with that. Because to me, it wouldn't feel like I'm living my genuine life, right? Because to me, it's like that, like, original, like, reality is my life. And being in this dream is just avoiding my real life. That's my perspective, right? But, like, for this person, it's like, again, going back to that, if we are our experiences, and the experiences I'm having in this dreamscape are just as vivid and, like, affect me, I guess, like, are just as, like, what difference in value do the dreams and do the experiences and feelings and memories you have in the real world, quote unquote, like, physical, I guess, right, how are those different from the ones that you're having in the dream world? That's what I'm assuming that's the sort of like thought processes they're having, right? Interesting. Very interesting.
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life, but in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream. Once she steps out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she did make mention of being able to afford a room. Didn't she?
It's kind of like, why isn't the life I live here as important as the one outside? Yeah, because like while I can't like resonate with their perspective, I can see where they're coming from, if that makes sense. Because like for me in my head, it's like I would have people who are like relying on me, or people who are connected to me, like my friends, right? Like I don't want to say owe like my time and stuff to them, but it's like those are people I've made connections with, and it's like I wouldn't want to sever those connections for something that I feel like is, you know what I mean? Like, you know, people are counting on me, or like things like that. Like those are things I wouldn't want to let go, if that makes sense. Yeah, like why would your internal universe matter less to the external universe if you're, again, like creating these memories and having these experiences? It's really interesting. Because like I feel like it's different from like a dream, or like ignoring your responsibilities, right? Like, because that's different. Like, oh, I'm just gonna drop everything and, you know, go be silly frou-frou, whatever. Because you're still like in this physical realm. It's interesting. I don't know.
However, the paradise in our dreams, it doesn't have to end.
Are you saying that as yourself, or are you bringing that up as like a topic to discuss?
No. And the paradise we yearn for shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either.
Huh. I think SAO kind of explored the whole digital relationships versus real-world relationships as well. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more. This is a really interesting. Let's do one more. Continue. Let's do one more. These are really interesting. Look both ways before you cross the street. Let's do one more. This is really fascinating. Online, not digital. I mean to say, lost the word for a second. Interesting. What Penacony does is like a drug. It breaks down people's temperance and they can become slothful and indulgent because it's a dreamscape consequence. Loses its value as well. Yeah.
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor.
Oh my gosh, finally. With someone who like knows.
You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
Huh. Interesting.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm not intruding.
Ooh, a fellow I was gonna say philosopher, but that's not how you pronounce it.
Oh, not at all. No. With little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if
I only
we
have 10 minutes left. I forgot about the time.
It's my pleasure.
I'm gonna have to
No
wrap
need
up pretty
to be
quickly.
Formal. Just speak your mind. You said, with little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. But is that why you came to Penacony?
Now here, this guy situation makes a very good argument for the dreamscape. Oh.
Yeah. I was part of a war, and
I want to discuss this more with you guys. This is so fun.
I got exposed to some radioactive materials.
Oh, whoa.
And then, all my comrades died.
Oh my god.
My hometown was wiped out by neutron
Oh my
bombardments.
god.
I couldn't bear to live with everything I knew gone.
Oh my god.
That's when I heard about a possible
That is
solution
so
here,
true,
so
though, because it's like,
came.
because it's like, I feel like the main argument for someone who has like a perspective like me, where it's like I place a lot of value in reality, I'm also speaking from a very privileged, like I'm like able-bodied. Like I'm able-bodied, I have like a good support system. I think I have like a relatively good like reality. And maybe I'm speaking from a place of privilege to say like, oh, like why escape to a dream when you have your reality and you have people like who depend on you and things like that. But like if you're like sickly or if you've gone through so much like grief or loss, why is choosing to have these positive experiences and this like positive alternate reality, why is choosing that over suffering not good? Like I think it's so interesting. Like why is choosing like a positive dream, I guess, not good compared to a harsh reality? I don't know, it's really interesting. Like
how heart-wrenching. I hope the family has been able to help you.
It feels wrong asking someone like this guy to be like, you should just like that, this isn't real. Like you have your reality to go back to, because it's like, it's, yeah, you know?
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that.
Yeah, just like Firefly, exactly.
Room, the most advanced life support devices in the cosmos, and a stellar team of caregivers.
Yeah.
My physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by life support. The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the me in the hotel room.
I see some attitude of comparing suffering and reality because people before you had things hard means you're not allowed to have things easier. I see it in workplace harassment stories a lot.
My true appearance.
Oh, wow.
I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
Oh, whoa.
So, you'll be living forever in this dreamscape, right?
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me.
Yeah, I bet.
Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter. My world has been torn apart, and my life could end any second. So, even if this whole place is an illusion, it's still my paradise.
Yeah.
And I'll treasure every moment I spend here. How I envy those everlasting things.
Yeah, because I feel like generally, like, going into it, I think a lot of people have that, like, you know, like, why ignore your responsibilities and things in reality, like, when you have, like, the real world, or, like, you know, you can't escape for too long, but it's like, there's so many different angles you have to think about. It's really interesting. I don't know.
That old man's story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even this sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
Yeah. Yeah. See, like, you have to think about, like, it's not black and white. Like, there's a lot of gray.
There will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
Meet the other Robin. Okay, I have to wrap up stream here because I have to hang out. Well, not have to, but me and my friends have my weekly anime night today, so I don't want to be late to that. But if you all enjoyed the story thus far, be sure to tune in tomorrow at the same time. We're gonna hopefully finish the story tomorrow. I don't know, I'm excited. So if you want to meet the other Robin, be sure to tune in tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing some more Xenoblade this week. We're going to continue on chapter 14. Maybe we'll finish chapter 14 this week. I don't know how long these chapters are. And then I have some Mario Karting with my friend Nick on Sunday, I believe, Sunday evening. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a raid as well. Just kidding. Oh, I set up another raid. Hello, welcome in. Okay, let me get everything. Let me get the raid set up while I welcome in the raiders. Please take a brief seat. I'll do a little introduction, talk about the story a little bit, and I'll send you all off to another stream. But welcome in, everyone. I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro at your service. Unfortunately, I do have to wrap up rather quickly. I have a previous commitment. I have anime night with my friends in 5 minutes. But today we spent a good chunk of time, I think about 4-ish hours, getting through the newest Honkai Star Rail update. But pause if you're not a fan of Honkai Star Rail, if you haven't been caught up, no worries. It's been a really interesting story so far. If you don't mind, the spoilers and things like that, but you want to know what's going on, feel free to tune in to stream tomorrow. I'll be streaming at the same time tomorrow, continuing the story. I usually start off with a quick summary of what's happened so far. So if you're not caught up, you can tune in at the beginning of stream. I'll kind of give everyone a lowdown, so to kind of remind everyone, or if you're new to the game or not. If you do want to get caught up, if you want to know the rest of the story, you can check out my playlist where I played through the rest of the story. How do I pitch this story, though? If you've never played Honkai Star Rail, this chapter has been really interesting. We actually just had a really huge philosophical talk about dreams versus reality, and how is the experiences and the feelings and the memories you have in the real world, how does how does the value in that differ from the value of your dreams, the experiences and memories and feelings that you have in your dreams? We just went through a really, I guess, the gauntlet of the philosophical implications of all that in this quest just now. So if you want to tune in for that talk, you can watch the VOD for this. Or you can just tune in tomorrow, so we can pick up where we left off. Things are really going down. It's going down for real. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I apologize you tuned in at the end of the stream. Later this week, I'll be playing some Xenoblade, continuing Chapter 4 of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Playing some Mario Kart with my friend Nick this weekend. And whether or not you're a fan of Honkai Star Rail, there is a Honkai Star Rail related surprise happening soon, very soon on this channel. Keep your eyes peeled. Other things that are happening on this channel soon. We have our Mental Health Awareness Month event at the end of the month, May 25th. We're going to be having a panel series. More information on those panels soon. And then after the panel series, we're going to have a charity concert to benefit the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So that's coming at the end of May. At the end of June, we're going to be having our virtual summer Splatoon showdown. So if you're a virtual content creator, whether you're a VTuber or PNG tuber, and you like Splatoon, doesn't matter what level you are, I'm going to be posting more about that, so keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, I think that's all I have for now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and set up the raid. Let me do my quick super chats and stuff, shout outs. Again, a huge shout out to Mateus, David, Geronimo, and Lino and Carl for celebrating their membership anniversaries. And we're gonna go ahead and raid before my friends are like, where did you go? Let's raid Sara. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Sara. I hope she's also not wrapping up. Let me take a look-see. That should be fine. If she needs to raid into somebody else, she'll raid into somebody else. But as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro at your service. I'll see you tomorrow. Or I'll see you when I see you. Bye! Something happened here. Normally there is a thingamabob right here, but I think it's because I rearranged my computer earlier today. I have this huge project that I'm working on that requires a lot of space on my computer, so I had to move some stuff around. So we just do this real quickly. Boom. That's how it normally looks. But thanks so much for stopping by. I gotta go call my friends. So I hope you have a wonderful rest or a wonderful rest of your day. Bye! Bye-bye. Have fun with Sarah. Tell her I said hi. Okay, bye.